What's up, guys? In today's episode, we're going to be talking about anxiety and worry. As you can see, we're facing a global pandemic. A lot of us might be worried about what if I lose my job, what if I lose a family member, or what if I get sick? And so I just wanted to bring up a story about when I was on my way back from Colombia to the US. So when I was on this plane, I saw that we were going through turbulence. And so, I mean, that's normal, but I was looking out the window and I would see the wing literally flapping like up and down like a bird, and I was like, what in the world, like what am I supposed to do? I started getting like worried. Everything started shaking for like a good 2 minutes. So I was like, all right, so what can I do? I was like, I can put on my seatbelt, I was like, I can't do much. I was like, what am I gonna do? And I thought to myself, the only person I can trust in is the pilot. I can trust in his hours of training. I can trust in his badges that he has that shows that he's ready for this stuff. And I bet you that pilot was chilling. I bet you he was just relaxed in the cabin, just chilling, having the time of his life because he's trained for this. So I wanted to relate this story to what's happening in our world today. In today's world, we're seeing that this little virus is infecting thousands of people, and we can't really do anything about it but take all precautions. Of course, we can look at what the government is doing, but they're trying their best, but they don't fully have this under control. So what can we do? Just like I was on that plane without any option but to trust in the pilot. This pilot knew everything about this plane. He knew how to steer it, he knew how to go through these tough winds, and I would relate that to our world today. Who can we trust in? We can trust in God. God has everything under control. This world, He created this world, so He knows everything about this world. And He created us, so He's caring for us all the way. So of course He's going to take care of us. So we have to trust in Him because He's all-knowing. He knows everything about this world, and He's going to protect us in all time. So lastly, Gabriel's going to show us a couple of verses he found, showing us why we should trust in God.
So guys, as David said, I'm going to share 2 verses with y'all that help me get through these times of when I feel anxious or when I feel worried. So the first verse is Philippians 4, verse 6 through 7. If you have a Bible, turn to it, or just look it up on your phone, that's fine, or listen along. Alright, so it says, "Be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus." Guys, what this verse means to me is, anytime you feel worried, anytime you have an anxious thought, try not to entertain it. Guys, I know it's so easy for us to just keep thinking about these thoughts and go around and around and around. But at the end of the day, we really don't get anywhere, right? Thinking about these, it just makes us feel worse. So giving these thoughts, these feelings of anxiousness to God makes us have a peace that it says right here, the peace of God which surpasses all understanding, and it will guard our hearts and our minds. So we're protected by Jesus Christ once we made our request known to Him. He already knows what our problems are, but He also wants us to talk to Him to form that relationship in between us, right? So the second verse I wanted to share is Proverbs 3, 5 through 6, which says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct your paths." That's pretty straightforward. Lean on the Lord. Make Him your cornerstone, God. Guys, just follow Him, and anytime you don't feel like you have things under control, give it to Him and give Him the control, and you're gonna feel so much better, guys, because He's all-knowing, He is all-powerful, and He can direct our paths. He can make our paths straight. That thing that you're worrying about right now, He will take care of it, but we have to trust Him. Alright, thank you.